Good morning, everybody. I would like to take this opportunity to talk about mining. This character is a miner. And what that means is if I go here and I go to my discipline runes, I took the mining exploration discipline, okay? He's also a blacksmith. And then this guy here, Foreman. Foreman is a crafted rune that you can get a lot of different ways. Mainly buying it is the best way. I say that because I haven't actually found the discipline in the world myself. Rumor has it that you can mine these rocks, beryllium and silver and tin and all the other different kinds of rocks that you can mine, and that soul or that gem will pop out. Okay, they kind of look like this. This is a sacrifice shard, but they're blue in color like that. But they're called a soul gem. I think it would be soul of the foreman in this case. That would pop out, and then you'd have your rune crafters make that exploration rune for you. As we go into mining, I'm going to talk a little more about the foreman rune there. The foreman rune helps you break these big rocks. You see there above the picture of the mouse, there's two little guys, two little people symbols. That means this rock requires more than one person. And you're like, okay, great. So me and my buddies, when we first loaded the game, we came out here and we tried to do more than one person on this rock and it wouldn't work. I was like, what the heck, man? You have to have that foreman rune, okay, for the buff, and well, actually it's a debuff. And you see it down there. It takes 2 pips to cast. On my number 3 key, it's called, I forget the name. Take a looky look here. Take it down. Reduces ore mitigation and stone mitigation. 45% for 8 seconds. That 8 seconds is pretty short. It's not really that long. So anyway, if you have more than 2 people, you can go like this. You cast your debuff, so you've reduced the mitigation of that rock where you can actually hit it with more than one person. All right. I, as a single person, as you can see, I'm not doing anything. How do you know if you're doing something or not? A, you'll hear a sound when you hit a rock, like this. Okay, you heard it. And B, right there next to my my reticle on the left side is the health bar of that mineral, ore. So, foreman rune, 2 people, at least one of you has to have the debuff to crack this rock and get the goodies out of it. This guy will rain ore all around you. It's really kind of cool. I wish I had somebody online right now to do it with. I'll make another video and show you that way. But for now, I wanted to talk about just normal mining. Okay. You've got there in the bottom right, next to my retaliate ability, between that and the month, the clock down there in the bottom right. Anyway, that symbol in between the two is your pips. All right, your mining pips, and those run off the Q key, the Q ability that I've got set down there. So when I press Q, I'll use those pips and get a buff. All right, 5 pips restores stamina. 1 pip gives me energetic harvesting and empowered mining. Now I get a special, I get 2 buffs because of the miner rune. All right. If I was just somebody out here helping somebody mine and I use my pips, I only get 1 buff. I'm not sure that it's even named the same thing. It might be energetic mining, energetic harvesting, energetic whatever. But the empowered, I believe, comes from the mining rune itself. So we're going to get 2 pips here. Use our ability Q. Now I get perceptive harvest and perceptive mining. All right, that generates extra chance to see those guys right there. Did you see it? See if I can get another one here. I call it the mini game when you're mining or when you're doing whatever. It's the extra added damage button clicky, for lack of a better word. So here you go. 2 pips again. I used my buff. I've got it for 7 seconds there. Oh, there it was. There's another one. All right, here we go. There's another one. There's another one. See, it comes up quite a bit. Boom. Then at the end, you get your large harvest. Collect all of our goodies here. Move on to the next rock. I have stamina, so I'm going to go and wear this one down a little bit first. And charge myself back up. I ran out of a pick. All right. 2, 3, third buff, right? Third pip. Furious Reaping. Oh, look, I do more damage. 88. Oh, cool. That's neat. All right. Here's what's really cool. You can weave your buffs. So you go 3, and then you do 1 pip. You do a lot more damage. 104. 78. So you get about 1, maybe 2 hits if you're good. Quick. You get all your buffs. Number 4 is triple shovel there. This one is increased harvest. So when you do break the rock, see it's down to nothing. You want to hit number 4 because you get a larger yield. That was a little underwhelming, but especially on the big rocks, you guys want to make sure that you get that 4th buff on the last hit. Whoever's doing it, whoever's going to get the last hit, you need to aim for that 4th harvest buff because you get much more out of your yield. Aim for the number 4. Heightened harvest, heightened mining. Boom. That was decent. A little better. Line this guy up here. There we go. Get some energy back. A little low. Oops, gonna miss my buff. Nope, I hit it. There's another one. Gonna get some more juice. Gonna go 1. Gonna go for 3. And I'm gonna miss 4. Yep. I'm gonna do. Ooh, I gotta wait for my stamina anyway. Go. We'll get the last juicy hit on this guy. Boom. Oh. All right. So the difference, I got 2 pieces there as opposed to 4 or 5. If you hit that energetic harvest at the end, it's kind of important to try to get that one. So save your picks. They wear out, as you saw earlier. And important, you're not spending all of your resources on making new picks as opposed to making other things like armor and little more useful in combat stuff. Like I said before in my previous video, this is a PvP centric game, so the goal here is to make the biggest beat stick to test out on your buddies, or maybe they're not your buddies, right? Boom, and and this one. That was so weak. I'm gonna just have to delete that. Anyway, this guy here, Slag, you're like, you get into the game and you see a bunch of this stuff. You're like, Slag, what's that for? There's 2 of them, Slag and then a cobblestone over here. Slag is good for one thing. Go back to our skills here. In our exploration basics. Is it gathering? Cobblestone. Pardon the delay here. Oh, here we go. Slag. Plentiful resources, slag. Increase the chance to get slag ore when mining slag. Also grants the ability to harvest cutting grit. That's important. Why do you say? Jewel crafting. This is the bottleneck in jewel crafting. This is the one harvested resource that you have to come get. It can be a real pain in the butt because it's kind of rare. All right. So you know that. I didn't know that. I'm like, where do you get this cutting grit? This is garbage, man. Blah blah blah. Wait, right? That's why. I had to come back and figure out how to get that cutting grit, and you have to mine it from that slag. Command tree. This is gonna be fun to build up. Takes a lot of points. Oof. A lot of points. Why isn't that guy working? Living. Getting better. I'm eating my Wheaties, Ma. Getting better. Gonna make better armor. We'll see. Takes a long, not a long time, but good time investment to get your skills up. Which I enjoy. I think that's a good avenue that they're taking. To where everybody's not the same right out the gate. I like that. I'm going to reiterate that. Wow, look at that. There's one. Oh, it was the light hit him. I thought I got 3 out of that rock. But it's the little yellow ores is that cutting grit. You can make a whole business out of just cutting grit. It's that annoying to mine. You're like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, people would probably pay handsomely to not have to come out and do this. So if you just want to be a gatherer, that might be a thing. I'm sure solid gathering professions are going to be a thing. People want to go combat and they want to get there as fast as possible, but if you want to be that patient guy that hangs back and makes his fortune on the back of others in war, hey, this game is for you. That is a thing. Man, there's a little bit of dust, but kind of not getting very lucky here. Need some more cutting grit. One of my characters is a jeweler. I do not have any skill in the jewelry tree yet, so in a month or so when I train things up, maybe that'll work out for me. I don't know. Well, we're gonna go find another rock over here. That's pretty much the basics of mining. Stone masonry is much the same as mining. Here's a stone up here. That's a mother lode. And while I'm solo, you can't affect those, remember. But you can hit these little outliers, like that one right there. I'm gonna go in here and I'm on my hack pig that I can't see. There. That was a buff. That was what I was talking about the other day. I tried to get off the mount and it tried to recast it again. I couldn't do it from my other video, but it did it there. So I'll try to recreate that one again. I hope the devs know about that one, because that'll be... I know the mounts aren't in yet. They're coming. I'll spend a little money on that myself. I think I'm going to get the Hellsteed. Ooh. There we go. Green. That's a good little drop. More energetic harvest. Number 3, do a little damage. Number 1, oh, it's 2. Get my mini game. There's this actual name for that. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna call it the mini game. Miner's boon. Yeah, I like smacking rock for hours and I don't know, stamina. To get 1 purple. Hopefully when I get better skills, the yield will greatly change. And of course, if I were good and knew what I was doing, I'd hit my number 4 buff right there and actually yield better rewards, but let's try it here. Stamina. Yeah, number 4, right at the end. Good. Boom, greens. So the color of the rock is, of course, the quality of the rock. Got some green, which is uncommon quality, and here's a blue, which is rare. I'm noticing that even though I get the rare materials, I don't have the skills to really craft good rare items. So hold on to those until your skills catch up. You can come out here and mine all the rare stuff all day long, but you know, if you put the V8 in the Pinto, it's not going to be the same as the V8 in a Camaro or Mustang. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the same. So, ooh, look, soul gem. Those aren't minerals. Those are. Oh, we got all three. We got a rough soul gem. That's uncommon. Those are good. It's for, I believe it's for rune crafting. I haven't done much in the rune stuff yet, but that's what you need those for. Soul of the Lookout. There we go. Okay. And a soul essence. Rune crafting, rune crafting, rune crafting. Alright. Lookout's cool. I'm going to probably have my buddy make that for me today. Check that out. See what else we get here. That's a pretty good rock. This rock's for you, man. Hit. 2 more damage. 2, 3. Alright, here we go. Like maybe, ooh. No. I'm gonna. Oh well. Rookie miner. Ooh, let's try this. Look at me using my brain. Heightened harvest. Let me go hit this guy now. Ah. Smart I am. Figure it out. You always want to mine these little dudes up while you're doing this stuff because they drop dust. That blue thingy right there. Little swirly dude. That is your crafting component over here. Ethereal dust. You want to collect those guys all the time. They're part of the crafting component that allows you to do experimentation and upgrades, and you need a little bit just to make basic items, not basic items, but armor items, even if it's not magical, even if you're not trying for the experiment or all that stuff. You just need dust everywhere. Dust is like, you know, the catalyst that lets you create things, period. It's cool. And the upgrade to dust, the critical for dust, is called a Chaos Ember. Chaos Embers are very important for end game crafting, and certain things, middle game, is what I would say jewel crafting. So in jewel crafting, you need Chaos Embers to make, to cut the gems that you get from the mother loads to make jewelry. And I believe, I haven't seen a gem come out of a normal rock like this, only out of the big ones. Like over there, there's a big iron node. Right there, that guy. That's iron. You can get gems out of those. You cut and polish and everything like that. Cut and polish and make jewelry. Did you notice? I don't even think this guy has any jewelry. No, it's my other character. Good. She tried making a couple pieces and it was like, yeah, you've got all this great ore and material, but you have no skill, so it came out poor quality, you know, because not skilled. In jewel crafting. A bummer. Yeah, here's one that trips me out. I'm facing backwards, but I'm still mining the rock. I guess it's symbolizing, you know, the whole area is full of ore. Right? I get it. Cracking on these rocks here. This is silver, I think. Oh, tin. The different combinations of ore make different stats on your gear. Create different stats, yield different stats, however you want to say it. Like this is not a crafted hauberk. This is a they call it War Tribe gear. You get it off NPCs. So this would be like if I were to try to make this or recreate this, down underneath your attributes. So if you follow it down here, I can't move my mouse. Nope, I can't move my mouse. You got durability requirements, classes that can wear it, the traits, is you know, attributes, and then below that statistics. Your ore changes the statistics. Okay. So if you were to use gold, or excuse me, Aurelium AU, periodic table, gold, got it. AU and silver, you would get a stat bonus that you can increase that gets better with your skill, that gets better with your role when you make the item itself. And different ores yield different buffs, bonuses. This is slag. Sell it. I haven't found a use for it yet. Over here, you're definitely getting sold. Because it just doesn't really do anything that I can tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Anybody knows what it does? Let me know. Make a comment. Subscribe. Right? So, ooh, he gave me coffee. I'm going to try that out. Food buffs. Coffee gives you more stamina, which is right above my food over here, my yellow bar that keeps wearing down when I mine. If I drank a little bit of coffee, I get a little more stamina. And then this guy here, mushroom stew. Restores a portion of my food. Increases harvest critical chance by 5%. That adds up. If you go to your details and you look at your exploration tree, you look at your crafting stuff. Not crafting, digging, reaping, skinning, logging. Right here I've got mining at 34.8. So I'm definitely a miner compared to anything else. Right? That's my thing. Because I'm a blacksmith. Need ore. Gotta make good stuff. Try to make good stuff. You can get bonuses to everything. Really cool. And with the crafting, you can affect, you know, all of this stuff. Different material combinations, this, that, and the other. I don't know how in depth it goes. Again, I'm a new player, so from what I can tell, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Plethora of dust. That's a good, you want that. That's good. Oh, there's my chances for uncommons. Aha, see? I'm learning as we go here. Beeswax, blood, bone. That ingred's not too bad, 12%. Gold gems, 4%. So when I hit my number 4 buff, I think this goes up. These numbers will change. Because you buff yourself. There's the amount. There is a rune that goes in here called Villain. Villain. I don't know how you... Villain. It's a villain stone. Anyway, it helps with your tool reduction by a lot. So you'll keep your good tools longer. Something you really wanted to have. Oh, inventory bag slot. That's cool. Leather workers. Looks like we get additional bags. Maybe a harvesting bag? That would be really helpful. This is cool. Not big enough. Bank storage. Cool. I'm almost full. And I give away all my stuff to my buddies. So, yeah. Storage. Definitely a thing. Hopefully, with the EK systems, the Eternal Kingdoms, they're looking at being able to put in vaults and stuff like that to house and store a lot of goodies. That would be fantastic. Build it. Oh, and raid it, you know. Be able to go and conquer your buddy's kingdom and get all their... clean their coffers. That would be really fun. Gotta do it in such a way that they wouldn't all quit the game afterwards, because you know how people are. Made me lose all my stuff. I'm done with this fucking game. Oh, pardon my language. Trying not to do that. I do normally, you know, curse like a sailor. Pretty tough not to. It's interesting how you'll speak among your friends and then you try to record yourself and you're like, oh, I should really not say that. I mean, I signed an agreement that said I wouldn't swear. I think it's like you won't swear in the first 10 minutes of the video or something like that. I guess because people don't watch more than 10 minutes? I don't know. That's what it read. Didn't make sense to me then. It makes sense to me now. Maybe I can't read. Always a possibility. Alright, Rock. Gonna give me some goodies. Goodies, right? Pick. Alright, here we go. These will disappear. So when you're out here mining, take the minute, 2 seconds or whatever, and pick up your stuff. They will go bye-bye. Number 4. Number 1. Boom. Not too bad. So again, the better chance of rares, the better chance of things you can get out of your rock depends on your skills, depends on your tools, depends on how you hold your head when you mine the rocks. So you kind of make sure to cock your head to the side just a little bit as you're mining, because after you do this for about 2 hours, you go a little crazy. But it takes quite a bit of material to make items, so this is a thing. Miners, all gathering professions is a patient lifestyle. Lifestyle is a patient endeavor. There you go. This is what you do in between campaigns, in between PvP, off hours, that kind of thing. What do? Oh, I mine rocks, build stuff. That's cool. I'm gonna do a segment on the Eternal Kingdoms. I tested and timed how long it would take to just purchase, so I didn't mine up all the materials. I purchased all the materials in Joveth. And I wanted to see how long it took me to actually craft the large city parcel. So it took me 9 hours of combining mulch and soil and fucking, what's the other one? Gravel. To build the large parcel. All of, you know, it's a great system. I love it. It's a team effort. To really sit there and just solo do it, oh my gosh. That hurt. I love it. That I guess I'm a masochist. Oh, that really felt like crap. I loved it. It was great. Yeah, well, I haven't been back to my Eternal Kingdom since. Like, I don't even want to see that thing. I am excited for the Eternal Kingdom stuff. I'm excited for the 5.11 upgrade coming up. It's gonna be really cool. It's all rumor. Nobody knows anything. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's like, what are they gonna bring us? What are they gonna give us? It's like a, I don't know, like a Christmas gift. Ooh, maybe you guys can get it done by December. That'd be cool. Alright, I've had enough digging rocks here. Let's see. I'm gonna go show you that thing in my Eternal Kingdom here before I sign off for the day. I'm gonna do a little video every day and hopefully show you guys something new, something you didn't see before. That's really the point, is to try to get some of this exposure out here. More eyes on the game. Get people in to play it. Had a lot of fun in PvP last night. We had a good 30, 40 people on. It was pretty fun. A few hours of tug of war. It's a lot of running, which is good. I like it. It's risk versus reward. It's like 5 minutes of battle for 40 minutes of running. Yeah. And I get that's just the way we are playing it right now. I'm not totally sure why. Let me. Oh, I look at Order stepping it up in the Infected. I better go fix that. All right, Eternal Kingdom. Here we go. Enter. Go in with this guy. Mine is Trimrillion, everybody. Trimrillion. There you go. That's mine. You can name it whatever you want. You can describe it as whatever you want. I want to turn mine into a bazaar, a trading hub. Hopefully one day they go permanently active so you don't have to be in it. That's cool. This is my buddies. This is my other buddies. Khazad-dûm. Yes, he is old school like that. That's okay. He's not online. Well, he'd be in there in the morning. Anyway, you come to your Eternal Kingdom. This is mine. When your buddies give you nobility in their Eternal Kingdom, you can go into that kingdom when they are there, when they're online, and affect it. You can build things. You can put down parcels. They grant you, a certain number of parcels. Like here's your 4 lots, and you get to build on your 4 lots. You know what I mean? Really cool system. I like it. It's good. I'll show you more here in a minute. So I'm going to launch my kingdom from Rillian. Once it's loaded, it'll say I can enter. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Mute. Good. I'm okay. I didn't die. My nose didn't fall off. Loading. Please wait. Enter world. Boom. Here we go. Loading. Please wait. Trivia, what game was that? EverQuest 1, you got it. This is my pathetic Eternal Kingdom. I have nothing in it except a house. So if you go to your map here, you can name all of your parcels. Right, so I scroll up here. I moved my your statue starts in the middle. So your statue starts off in the middle here. You can click and drag it up. Not on this menu. Inventory. This guy right here is your kingdom builder. Okay. Your editor for your map. You see there's boxes around each one. You can take and move these guys. Cool, right? That is absolutely fantastic. I love it. You can make different pieces. As you can see, you know, this is a 2x2. This is a Tetris Tetris piece. 111, you know. Yeah, definitely cool. Here's how you adjust the name, description. You can turn it on public or enable PvP. So if you want to make an arena here for your buddies to come in and practice, you know, slaying the enemy, you can do that. Definitely fun. Anyway, cancel. I don't want to change anything. But if I did want to change something, all you do is you make your changes first. Name all your parcels. You click this guy and you name it. Let's see, I'll do it. The hub. And then, oops. I don't want to move it. I just want to change the name. Shire parcel. I want to name that something different. Let's see. Here's next house. Right, so I've made my changes. I hit submit. Get a little thing here. Submission success. Okay, good. Now when I go back to my map, there you go. It's renamed. Hub, next house. See? So cool. So this is the those walls you see over there. As I'm running up. They gave us a little package of walls and this building in front of me here. And I just wanted it out of my bank, so I put it, I just came into my Eternal Kingdom and threw it all on the ground. My graveyard of walls. I'm just gonna sit there until I need them. Alright, so this is one thing that's kind of annoying. It's like, I'm going to run up to this. What if I mean, I accidentally hit G. Like, oh, and then I'd pick up the whole building. It sometimes can take 5 minutes to get a building onto a parcel because of the size of the building, etc. I'm not sure that this building is designed for the Shire. Probably not. But yeah, that was kind of my first thing. Until you get on it, there you go. It disappears. See that? I don't know if that's the... I just see accidents happening and people getting frustrated with that. I was a little frustrated with it in the beginning. Granted, you have to hold the button, right? So I don't want to actually do that, so I let go. But this is the foundation, this table right here. What is it you say? Hold F to craft. Yeah, I would be like brain dead at some point and hold G and pick the fucker up and be like, God. Okay. This is your stone masonry bench. This is where you make all of your geomancy and stone masonry stuff. Right? This right here, stone masonry components, these are for jewel crafting. Okay? Geomancy is the building of your world, right? Okay. Oh, and this window popping up on every crafting table ever when I go to it? No. No, I don't like that. The interface needs some work there. When you click on a stone masonry bench, boom, I should see stone masonry. Right there. I don't need to fiddle fart with other menus. That's an easy fix. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know shit about programming or any of that, but that's a suggestion. I think it would... Awesome. Geomancy components, the building blocks of your Eternal Kingdom, come from these three things: gravel, concentrate, and mulch. Period. End. Stop. Soil is the one thing you're going to make all the time. Okay? Yeah. So that means you have to make gravel, non-basic stone. Okay, gravel, assemble, go, make item. Ta-da, I have some gravel. Now if I look up here, it takes 6 gravel, 6 ore concentrate, 6 mulch. So I gotta do this 6 times, okay. Then I go to geomancy, trying to make land parcels, okay. Small farm parcel, it takes 10 soil. I gotta do this 60 times. The answer is yes. I don't know how I feel about that as this airplane flies over and drowns me out. Geomancy is a patient man's game. I will tell you that right now. Until I don't know if you can get a thrall on this bench. I think you can. At some point they're putting in thralls, but ensuring, even if you double and triple the cost, like the thrall's like, oh, I'll make you one, but you're gonna sell me 2. I'll pay it. I will gladly pay it because I literally sat here for 9 hours to make that one. I made a large city parcel, 9 hours, one person. You're like, well, what do you mean? Well, 5 soil here by itself. So 60 times 5, right? Do that math, 300. A small hamlet took some Woodland Hills and a farm and 5 more soil. Okay, Woodland Hills, great. Takes a farm and 5 soil. Okay, great. Well, let me just 5, 10, 15, 25, another farm, 35, I think 45. 40, I think it's 45, maybe more for soil. 45 times 6. Times 3. Because it's 3 components. 45 times 6 times 3. Yeah. That's how many. That's, ouch, guys. I mean, cool. I think, yeah, you want to build land, you want to dig, and you know, if you've ever done out and done hard labor, well, here's our hard labor as gamers. Click, 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 click. Anyway, yeah, it's intense. 9 hours. I'll leave it there. So anyway, great system. I love it. Once they, I put it down in my other buddy's world because we're kind of building that one up as the public place we're gonna try to host and have all of our vendors and stuff like that. So there you go. This video was not about the EK. I'll come back. I'll show you how to move these guys around, show you their different configurations, this, that, and the other at a later date. Good luck. See you in game. Let's do it.